is the manifesto of Tango for Britain.
Was I talking to you?
This is the manifesto of Tango for Britain. Shut up! Shut up!
You shut up! You shut up! You shut up!
Go away!
You shut up!
You don't want to listen? Go away!
I was talking to him. Shut your mouth!
You're trying to speak for the first time and you don't listen. That's why we can't talk to Muslim. You don't let people speak. I'm trying to speak now.
Don't tell me to shut up. Go on. Don't tell me to shut up. Shut the fuck up.
The fucking manifesto, unser Kampf.
Yeah? I wasn't talking to you. No, I wasn't talking to you though. What the hell's going on? What language is that?
And in this manifesto, I'm gonna fuck everything. When I say everything, I'm gonna fuck Britain first. I'm gonna fuck UKIP. I'm gonna fuck FLA, DFLA. I'm gonna fuck Chinese tourists. I'm gonna fuck the Jew. I'm gonna fuck the nigger. I'm gonna fuck social justice warrior. I'm gonna fuck feminists. I'm gonna fuck affirmative action. I'm gonna fuck India. I'm gonna fuck refugees. I'm gonna fuck Erdogan. I'm gonna fuck immigration. I'm gonna fuck King of Malaysia. I'm gonna fuck Queen of England. I'm gonna fuck Lucy Brown. And this is the strategy. This is the fucking strategy. Achtung! Bleach Creek is coming! Bleach Creek is coming! Achtung! This is the fucking strategy! Now I'm gonna try to read calmly. The manifesto, 17 pages. Take a deep breath, yes.
No rush.
Fuck Britain first, let's begin. My fellow followers of Britain first. Do you really think Paul Golding has the quality of a leader? Not only did he throw Jada under the bus, he was the first person I met when I returned to the United Kingdom. And his first reaction to our conversation was, I'm not a Nazi. What the fuck kind of leader is that? Is this the kind of leader you're looking for? Spineless with no balls? Paul, I know the demographic of your followers are underprivileged white people, the forsaken one. I know they need help, but I can't tell if you're really helping them or exploiting them. If you're helping them, do the fucking right thing. I'm not asking you to stop fighting. I'm asking you to take the back seat. You had contributed greatly to the cause. You did things that other people are not willing to do. Now it's the time to do the right thing. Britain first is no longer relevant. For Britain is the future.
Yeah, not you Turkish.
Shut up.
You fucking Turkish pussy.
Now fuck UKIP.
You beg friend.
Fuck
pussy.
UKIP.
Yeah, you fucking. You got fucking killed by the British, you little pussy Turkish piece of shit. Shut the fuck up, man. You ugly. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck UKIP.
Fucking pussy.
How many times does people need to get corn before they wake the fuck up? UKIP has always been an empty shell, and it will forever be a controlled opposition, just like AFD in Germany.
Don't let yourself down. Usually you're alright.
Everyone is in it just for themselves.
You're usually alright. You're usually very polite.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Paul, let me speak. Paul Joseph Watson and Sargon of Akkad, you dare stop General punk ass. You made yourself like you're some kind of messiah, coming to save all of us. But what can you bring to the table other than noise? You're just a fucking YouTuber. Yeah? How did the first UKIP leadership meeting go? I don't even need to be there. I just had to look at the picture you posted on Twitter. I already know you're in the meeting room, in the nice comfy meeting room, jerking each other dicks off with all the leaders of UKIP. You don't even care about the people on the ground. Yeah? Instead of focusing on the real groundwork, you spend more time on paperwork. Fuck you! You had zero chance of climbing up the ladder in the UKIP because the leadership in UKIP are already stepping on your head. Welcome to Red Race. Just take a look at the leadership team of UKIP. When was the last time they took a bold stand and see it through? Nigel Farage? Fuck him. It's either you do or you don't. It's always half-assed commitment from UKIP. Because they're all about status quo. They're never about moving forward. They're always about status quo. Jared Batten is a lead, not a leader. And UKIP are full of these qualities. They're just career politicians. Fucking old hack, bureaucratic paper pusher. I know one when I see one because I came from the corporate world. These faggots need to be purged from the political stint. Fuck this paper pusher. Count Dankula. This is a message to you. I have proposed to Lucy Brown twice by sending email, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. I proposed to her twice through email. She said yes, but nothing happened. Don't take my word for it. Ask her yourself. Your marriage happened because you actually proposed in real life. And that applies to everything in life, every aspect of our life. It's not just social media. Did none of you assholes watch Ready Player One, that movie? That movie is made for our generation to remind us that digital world is important, but real world is still the place you fucking eat. You can't eat in the digital world.
Hey. Not yet. Oh, sorry.
I wanted to say, wake the fuck up.
I'm too tired. Money on.
Wake the fuck up. Donald Trump was put into power not because he's going to save us. He's put into power as a beacon of hope to remind us that we, the meme generation, our generation, as long as we start caring, everything is possible. We just have to start caring, then anything is possible, because Donald Trump is a meme. Donald Trump is a walking meme, and we are from the meme generation. We have to start caring, otherwise nobody's gonna save us. We have to save ourselves. Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up!
Yeah!
You three musketeers, we've been Count Dankula, Paul, and Sagan. Fuck you guys. You must be really proud of yourself with a surge of membership in UKIP. So that the leadership, the team in UKIP has more money to spend on what? Luxury cruise? Fine dining? Sleeping in 5-star hotel? Is that what you want? You don't even know what is your true strength, your value, and you go about joining stupid parties like UKIP. We need to have a real political campaign rivaling the scale of Comic-Con. I don't give a shit if they all dress up like Lord Buckethead. As long as they come out, that's all it is. We need to bring all the nuts out of their house. Stop living in the basement. Nuts are invisible superheroes. It's time to make them visible. Otherwise, they can't get laid. Now, whether we get a chance to play Cyberpunk 2077 in the near future, hang in the balance of nuts and geeks. You have to start coming out now, or none of us will get to play the game, because there will not be any real world left. Paul, Sagan, and Dankula, if you want to bring real change to the country, the world, and a place to grow, For Britain is the place to be, because it's a blank page, and the party is full of members who cares. Don't take my word for it. Go have a pint with them in the pub. I know you don't have a pub culture in UKIP, but For Britain does. Need to rest for a while. Next I'm gonna fuck FLA and DFLA.
Get sick.
Did you write this yourself?
Yes. Too horny and just focus everything in there.
The energy has to come out somewhere.
Has to come somewhere, yes, that's true. I'm not sure there's any FLA or DFLA. Are you the FLA? Are you FLA?
You want a part of the DFLA, FLA?
I'm gonna fuck FLA and DFLA.
What is FLA?
Drink first.
Football Lads Alliance.
Oh. Thank you. Short pause. Milo advertisement. Tango is all about product placement. Tango for Britain, we need product placement from everything. Sponsored by Milo.
Oh, it's actually Milo.
Thank you. Fuck FLA, fuck DFLA. Do you know why your movement always fails? It's because you're all idiots. You keep blaming the leadership team, but how many of you actually care about the person next to you? I was at the march with you in Birmingham, and I feel like so aimless. We're just walking and walking and walking with no directions. That is why you're plagued with conspiracy theory or suspicion of betrayal, because none of you fucking care. Why do you think in the army, soldiers are trained to focus on the person next to you? It's because that's the most effective way of keeping the company together, while staying laser focused on the goal and do the right thing, even though you're under immense pressure. Laser focus on the goal. Assuming we're living in an alternate universe where we all have the courage to die for our loved one. Do you see anyone worth dying for in your circle of friends or family right now? If you don't, it's time to leave that party and join For Britain, because it is the only chance of defeating Islam. I don't know why you keep calling Lucy Brown grass when she's championing for the truth.
No.
Because you have to understand, the enemy we are facing with are professional scorched earther. Everywhere they go, they just burn everything into the ground. What is the point of your struggle when you're burning grasses? We need grass, not desert goat fuckers. Grass is what holds the ground together. The whole point of inviting Ali Dawah from Speaker's Corner, London, to the Day for Freedom speech was to let him work on behalf of us while we stand up for freedom of speech. Think about it. When was the last time Ali Dawah speak that doesn't piss everyone off? Every time he speak, we just fucking piss off. Allowing Ali Dawah to speak was never about giving him a platform. It was to rile up everyone's passion and anger. When we are angry, we will act, we will do. That was the whole bloody point. I'm glad you're all angry, but do not vent your anger at the wrong person. If Lucy invite Ali Dawah to our wedding, I'll be jealous and pissed too. However, the sex after an argument are usually the best sex. Life is a struggle. Now, FLA, DFLA. The only way this business relationship between us can work is when you apologize to Lucy and stop behaving like the fucking mongoloid Chinese tourists who always go around and litter everywhere they go. They just throw rubbish everywhere. Pick up the fucking beer bottle and trash it. I was at the march with you in Birmingham. Everywhere you go, there's a beer bottle behind you. If you can't accept this agreement, go shut the fuck up and go chant Tommy, 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 and Tom and Jerry all day long in your fucking bubble and wait for the change that will never come. Enjoy your endless cycle of Tom and Jerry samsara. Tom sucks. Jerry is the real deal because he let the dogs out. My Chinese zodiac is Jerry, and 2018 is Year of the Dog. I will be at Tommy's hearing this September whether you like it or not. Tommy works for me. FLA, DFLA, you can choose to ignore me, you can fight me, or you can work with me. It's your choice. If you do care, we will be victorious because For Britain is the only party that cares.
Thank you. Tommy works for you,
I don't give a shit. Next, I'm gonna fuck Chinese tourists.
This one on the list.
Yes.
I'm an Indian.
Thank you.
Use that in the corner.
Fuck Chinese tourists. Tony Ma, what is wrong with you Chinese tourists? Especially the one from mainland. You're making everyone look bad. When I say everyone, I mean every yellow people. Because the fucking foreigner can't tell us apart. We all have small eyes and small ding dong. If you want to behave like that, at least go to Saudi and show them the true power of Chinese imperialism. Poop at the street and cut in queue. Seriously, when you travel, ask yourself, why are you traveling? Are you traveling for experience? Or are you traveling for LV bags? Which one has more value? Experience or LV bags? Or Gucci, whatever your preference. No wonder we have gambling problem. The foreigner doesn't even need to steal from us. They just need to build fucking casino. And we're all gonna flock there and give them our money. When will the Chinese ever understand the true meaning of life enjoyment? When you're traveling, you're not working. You don't have to rush from one spot to another spot just so you can grab the perfect picture. That is not leisure, that is business. You're working. For example, in year 2015, one Chinese company actually rewarded their employees by sending 6,400 employees to France. 6,400 trolleys in one go to France. That is not travel. You're just changing office. You're not traveling. You're just like moving the whole village to France. You don't meet new people. You don't experience new food. What the fuck? What's the fucking point of traveling? Not everything in life has to be industrialized. China's biggest strength is mobilizing people, but it will also be your biggest downfall. If you want to be the next generation tourist, be like me. Go solo, Han Solo. My Airbnb is 5-star. The father of modern China, plural. Sun Yat-sen did the same thing by traveling around the world alone, from Japan to America. How else you think he started a revolution in China? Now, thank you. Now, I'd like to speak some Ching Chong to connect to my people, because Chinese people are very apolitical. Please bear with me. 身在海外的华侨，不管来自台湾、香港、澳门、东南亚、大陆也好，黄皮肤就是东亚病夫。中华民族都被欺压了100年，自古以来我们河水不犯井水，但有摧毁我们这个傻逼的政策而感恩过。不要再自欺欺人、发白日梦了。你们到底要需要多少个拍花才会觉醒？秦始皇和汉族的血性他妈的去了哪里？100年耻辱不可忘，是时候干掉伊斯兰教，为民除害，扬我国威，天下太平，唯我独尊。Now, translation in English means China, stop eating dog. I can't be Hitler without a dog. Hitler loves dog. You don't have to eat everything that fucking moves. Dog meat, medicine effect, is some fraud made up myth by the emperor during famine. Are you seriously longing for another great leap forward? People of Middle Kingdom, if you do not want thousands of your food recipe disappearing from Earth due to halal invasion, go fucking join and vote for Britain.
Thank you.
Next, I'm gonna fuck the Jew, but I need to rest.
James, alright, James. Listen, yeah. James, what's this Hassan guy's telling you he wants a one-on-one with me, innit? You want? Is that what you want? That's what you offered me. I'm accepting the offer. Can we do it right now? Come on, right now.
We're doing something.
Come on, we do it. No, alright. You're the one that offered me. You're the one that offered me. Alright, James, tell him. Talk to him. James, you be Don King. Do this, bruv. Hey, James, no fight. Talk to this Turkish cracker. Hey, James.
He's not a Turkish cracker.
Okay, are you guys ready to fuck the Jew?
I'm gonna knock it.
Are you guys ready to fuck the Jew? Is anyone ready to fuck the Jew? I am. Fuck the Jew. You know who is the biggest drama queen in the world? You don't know who is the biggest drama queen in the world? Jews know it. Don't ask me.
I'm not as easy as your wife.
Let me speak. Let me speak. Ignore these fuckers. When I heard Pro Britain is on the verge of expelling a member for discussing about Holocaust denial, I'm like, fuck you, Jew. You are not the center of the world. Stop crying like a baby. World War II is not just about you. The gypsy, the gay, the disabled, the Slav, the Chinese, the Japanese, and many others, they all fucking died. They all fucking died. Number of Jew casualties during World War II are peanuts compared to the Chinese. Oh wait, I forgot, Jew are racist as well. Because Qing life doesn't matter. Hashtag CLM. Shut the fuck up.
Go away.
Go away, you're not listening, go fuck off.
Shut the fuck up, you ugly fucking knee-how piece of shit. You fucking knee champ pound
What is
down
the
knee-how
bloody point of anti-Semitism or hate speech law?
Hey, listen.
All it does is prevent us from moving forward. Why is it okay to joke about Genghis Khan who decapitated head, but not joke about Hitler? You know, Japanese is the biggest Chinese Holocaust denier, but somehow the world moved on. Maybe it's because the Chinese Communist Party also turned their history into Marvel superheroes comic where Chairman Mao is Superman. Yes, nerd, I know Superman is DC, not Marvel. It's all fake news, but so what? What is your intention? If you do not hate each other, no amount of hate speech or anti-Semitism can cause violence. This message is brought to you by the British Gas.
That's a joke. I get that.
The real Jew doesn't look like cartoon. Do you see any Mickey Mouse controlling the world? Of course not, that would be too fucking dumb. Now, when you conspiracy theorists start to think for a moment, you seriously think the low IQ, ultra-Orthodox Jew is controlling the world when they all look like siblings of Ali Dawah from Speaker's Corner, London? The last time we Jew of the East had that culture during Qing Dynasty, the British and Japanese kick our ass. Leave the woman's hair to woman for fuck's sake and man up, fucking pussy. If you want to help Israel and the world, For Britain is the only party where we have freedom of speech and real Jew, not made in China fake Jew. I have insulted a female Jew in For Britain. She takes it like a man and insulted my people for having gambling problem. Newsflash Jew, you bet with money, you stand a chance of winning money. If you don't place yourself as the bet, how are you going to win in life? 生死有命，富贵在天. That is the Chinese tattoo on David Beckham's body, and he's a fucking Jew. It means life and death is destined. So why not go for it? Go big or go home. For Britain is only for life winner, not loser. Okay, now next I'm gonna fuck nigga. Again, rest.
Hey.
I'm gonna fuck nigga, man.
I know, I just ain't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a nigga.
Okay, ready to fuck nigger? Nigger, 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 fucking nigger!
Okay, Tom.
Fucking nigger! You know why people always say black people have low IQ? Maybe because it's true. If nigger is a racist word, which mainly an American thing, but somehow black people around the world is so angry that they stop everyone from using the word nigger, but use it exclusively among themselves. If that is not an example of low IQ, I don't know what is. It's either we use the word collectively, or we stop using it entirely. It takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. You don't see me going around. You don't see me going around calling my people Ching. You don't see me going around calling my people Ching, because half the population of China can't even speak proper English, and they're taught Ching is a food. By the way, you know kafir or kufa is a much more common racial slur against black people in Africa, right? Trevor Noah told me, if the only leader you look up to, a rapper or Nation of Islam, then you guys are royally fucked. Have you seen the Nation of Islam leaders giving speech in Speaker's Corner London? Now he's just a nobody, but he's already pretending like he's Obama, with all the security around him. When he's in power, he'll be high up in the Eiffel Tower, far away from the people. Nigger, stop putting all eggs in one basket and start admiring knowledge. And learn the hard way.
We've been told.
I'm short like Napoleon, but I never asked for a shorter basketball hoop in NBA. I just have to work double hard. Life is never fair. Deal with it. The reason black gangs suck is because they lack business acumen. Just look at how the Russian or Italian crime syndicates operate. It's a lot more smarter because they are into business, not senseless killing. Now you know why black on black crime is so crazy, because they're fucking dumb, and yet you want to say fuck the police. Another showcase of high intellect. Have you ever thought that maybe most of you are big, black, tall, and love to wear hoodie at night that scare the shit out of other people? None of you look like a fucking nerd. You know why yellow people are invisible? We all look like nerds. That is our superpower. Next time, nigga, try wearing pink Peppa Pig shirt and see if there will be any police brutality. Try it, wear the pink Peppa Pig shirt and see if any police brutality attack you. Nigga, it's time for self-reflection. This is a world evolution. Nobody owes anyone anything. We have to make it work, or we will all perish. The only time black people ever mobilize themselves is to do stupid shit. Go watch the movie Detroit. Watch the movie Detroit and picture yourself. Which character are you in the movie? I bet 90% of you are not the security guard who tried to make it work in life, but in the end got fucked by both sides. Keep rioting and burning your own neighborhood. Really high IQ. No wonder you believe in white privilege, because if white privilege exists, it implies white are genetically superior. This is yellow privilege telling you, use your fucking brain. Do you want to be low IQ or high IQ? The spirit for self-preservation of your people is important, but don't spend it on low IQ activities, please. For Britain, it's not about championing color of skin. It's about freedom for everyone. Black life doesn't matter because they are irrelevant. For Britain matters, as there's a Chinese proverb that says, without a country, there will be no family left. Country come first. Rest again. I'm gonna fuck snowflakes left in SJW. Thank you.
I'll meet you outside, mate. I'll meet you outside.
I'm ready to die. It's a good day to die. Today is the day. Today is the day we die and reborn. Today is the day we die, all die and reborn, so that we can enter the brave new world. Feel free to shoot me up. I'm staying alone. Come and stab me. Come and stab me.
Not right now.
Not right now. Yes.
Not right now.
Not during the speech.
We want the rest of the speech.
Yeah.
You know, let me
It kind of affect the speech. It will affect the speech.
We have a choice to listen
So
to.
that we don't care about your time.
No one's forcing you to.
Fuck snowflakes, lefties, and social justice warrior.
Yeah!
that's a good, best response so far.
So far, I'm in every group you insulted. We'll get a full jackpot soon.
When I was in Germany, the stronghold of leftist group, I went to check out the AfD conference counter-protest organized by the leftists in Augsburg. I managed to have a conversation with one social justice warrior lady who sexually assaulted me by sitting her bum on my shoulder because I was the only one who sat down in the crowd, and she sat on my shoulder. But in the end, after the conversation, she says, Germany definitely need more tango. I also spoke to a mother with 3 children. She even had a master in theology studies. She knew what is the true characteristic of Islam. But I can feel her frustration because there's nothing she can do other than protesting in front of the Pegida booth and hope that education can fix the situation. But we both knew that is a false hope because not every one of us are German freak who is in the PhD, master degree and BDSM. 9. The Germans are not dumb. They are simply bogged down by limited option because they have been through both ends of the spectrum. They have been to extreme left and they have been to extreme right politics. They don't like it. Therefore, we will be launching Tango for Germany in the near future. If you want to have a bright future with endless possibilities, it's time to drop the left-right bullshit that includes center politics because we know it's bullshit as well. Centrist today simply means appeasing or pissing off both sides, but you don't move forward or you don't move backward. It's a fucking status quo repackage. Time to focus on a 3-dimensional politics. Space exploration will never happen while we are still stuck with 2D Mario video game. I'm not an Italian plumber, but I'm gonna definitely kidnap Lucy. Social justice warrior, your time has passed. You are no longer cool. Look at you. Now look at me. Now look at you again. And then you look at me. Yes, I can debate. You can't. I have balls. You have none. I am a soy boy. So are you. Be the right soy boy or proud boy. Your movement is lame as fuck. For Britain, it's dope as fuck. That's it. Next, come here, fuck feminists.
They've been dying for a cause.
I think I can go on.
Oh, what's this?
Gonna come to you. Fuck feminists. When will the fake feminist champion ever stop acting like a stereotypical emotionally unstable woman who is undergoing PMS? You're always doing the name calling, but you never apologize. Why does it always take a man to be the first one to take the first step to apologize? This is sexist. Why can't women apologize? Not every woman enjoys climbing up the corporate ladder. Many enjoy motherhood. Don't take my word for it. Just ask your fucking mother. Don't we all have a mother? Don't we all have a mother, you motherfucker? There's a Chinese proverb that says, behind every successful man, there's a woman behind. Behind every successful woman, there's a scar. Now go protest in front of the Chinese embassy. I don't fucking care. Neither do they. Does Theresa May have a scar? No, because she's a fucking failure. Just take a look at the Bollywood Brexit. It's a shit show. It's either we do or we don't. Don't be a fucking indecisive woman. Make a decision and go for it. It's like we go out for dinner and say, I want to go here, I want to go there. Make a decision and just go. You want to eat pizza? Pasta? What do you want? Just say it. Don't ask me to make a choice for you and then you say, no, I want to go somewhere else. I'm not directing at you. Even though you're moving. Yeah. Thank God all of this will be behind us because I know all of you will join for Britain and I'll be the first man behind a successful woman. Who says woman cannot be Hitler? She, my future wife, will be the Führer of feminazi. I will grab her by the pussy and she can grab me by the dick. Equality does not mean neutralizing the difference between man and woman. Women are welcome to join the military, but if they do, there should be not any compromise or dumbing down the military profession. Because as a soldier, you are trained to kill. It's not a fucking picnic. All soldiers need to shave their head, regardless of their gender, just as any man or woman becoming a Buddhist monk, short hair. non-negotiable. I don't give a shit about your armpit hair. That is a personal choice. Long hair is a liability in combat situation. War is life and death, not fun and games. Stop playing Call of Duty. Equality merely means creating a world as fair as possible for everyone, but not at the expense of others. Life is never fair. By the way, why is it always the man who started a new religion but never woman? Isn't it sexist for a man to dictate women's way of life? Fuck all the prophets, including myself. Always be ready for Britain, or you can be for Saudi. Remember, you did grab him by the dick. It's all about timing, the cunning skill set of a woman. Okay, next, I'm gonna fuck affirmative action.
Yay!
All good stuff. No, Nick Jas. Is that like a momentum group?
No, it's like diversity.
Oh, yeah, momentum based.
Affirmative action. There's no cheering, only from here. So that's good. Hey! Affirmative action is fucking stupid and dumb.
Yeah.
And it makes people stupid and dumb and lazy.
Yeah.
Smart lazy like me is okay, but dumb lazy? Oh boy, just look at the recently elected Sheffield mayor. What a fucking waste man. Is he not aware of the racial slur against black people that started a riot and H&M has no choice but to pull out of Africa? Yes, the first thing this elected black Muslim mayor does is to culturally appropriate the Mexican hat and jump on the table behaving like a fucking monkey. You sit on the chair. Table is for placing object. What is the purpose of this mayor again? Monkey business. He was obviously put in office by racist cunt pretending to be liberal. There is no merit to his selection. There are many other smart black people and this is the best you got. Oh my Diana Arbor, no wonder you think Chairman Mao did more good than harm, because we really need to starve a lot of stupid people to death. The great leap forward. Onwards, my comrade, for mother, England, whatever. Merit and criteria. Get that into a thick skull. You don't need to offer assistance based on skin color. If black people is at the bottom of the food chain, you will get the help you require. If the company does not hire you, big fucking deal. Start your own business. Like me. This is what you call entrepreneur spirit, not victimhood mentality. Business has always been about relationship throughout human history. No trust, no deal.
Why don't you say this in Malaysia?
Trust has to be earned. Trust has to be earned. So does love. So does love. If I start asking every woman out for a date and they rejected me, can I call them racist?
Simon, can you record that? Can you just record it?
Say this in Malaysia. Go in Malaysia and tell this.
Okay. I promise you, okay, I'll say it.
Because it's an Islamic country, you're not allowed freedom of speech there. This is England, so you can say it.
Trust has to be earned. So does love. If I ask every woman out and they rejected me, can I call them racist? I think I look better than Tom Cruise. There's no ground for the woman to reject me. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Boom. For Britain, it's all about building the trust with the people so that all of us will start caring again. We are the people, we are not numbers on social media. Now next, I'm gonna fuck India.
I'm getting it hard on this one. I'm prepared.
Talking about India.
Let him say it. It's free speech, man. It's just words.
Yeah, I wonder where we are. Are we in Speaker's Corner?
In England.
In England.
Why come in?
Unreal. You don't want to hear things, stay at home.
Like it.
Yes. So are you guys ready to fuck India? I am. My first wife is in India. Someone has to save her. When I say India, I meant India, Pakistan and Bangladesh all together. They're all curry to me and they're all fucking shithole country. Don't trust their word. Judge their action. Imagine Indian being your allies at war. They might say, we will join you and fight to the death. But the next thing they do is Bollywood dance. Their words never align with their action. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Why the fuck you keep dancing in every movie regardless of its genre? Action movie, you dance. Drama, you dance. War movie, you fucking dance. What the fuck, man?
I agree. There's too much dancing going on, guys. Get serious.
This is the Warrior. It's normally Hindus though.
It's terrible dancing.
Just observe the companies run by Indian, especially in Asia. When you promote an Indian to the leadership team, then the curry virus will start spreading like infestation. The whole company will turn into India in no time. That is not only the problem. What comes next is that the whole company goes bankrupt because they can't fucking do. They're only good at presentation and paperwork. They're only good at presentation and paperwork. Boy, can they talk. And I'm not referring to the call center because nobody understands them. I'm saying the Indian leader who can speak really well by throwing word salad at you. But when it comes to action, it's all zero. We call them the king of Tai Chi. You give them one task, they pass it back to you. Go build some fucking toilets before you call chat shit here. And don't promise the moon when you can't even build a toilet. Fuck the Hindu. Fuck the Hindu. Fuck the Hindu. Buddha quit his 9-to-5 job as Prince of India to die for your sin, and he still had no fucking clue. Your river is dirty, not holy. You want holy water? Grab a fucking tango. Grab a fucking tango. Did you fuck the cow too much that you lost the ability to think? No wonder you paint your whole house with cow dung. Dumbest religion ever. You know why? India is the city of enlightenment for the privileged one. Because there's nothing there in India. Just human and cow feces. It's only a city of enlightenment for the privileged one who once had everything, but then they lost everything, like Steve Jobs. He went there for soul searching, and then he realized, fuck, there's nothing here in India. If there's nothing, I can be anything. So after that, shortly after that, he's back from India. He took over Apple, and iPhone happens. To the Sikh. How long do you want to have the bird nest on your fucking head before the eggs are hatched? For fuck's sake. Under Sikhism, your God is the same God of everyone else. Then I am asking you as a God of Tango to take your fucking turban off because it's not fashionable. My future wife is into fashion, and I cannot allow unfashionable religion attire. Also, it's time to be your own fucking guru. You don't need a Nazi uniform to be a Sikh. What the fuck is wrong with all this non-stop raping in India? Fucking hell. Have you seen how the Indians stare at women in India? It's fucking disgusting. I'm horny all the time, but I don't look at women like them. When I stare at women, they thought I'm fucking angry. Fuck the arranged marriage. Maybe it's time for arranged city planning like SimCity, the video game, and move the citizen around like an object. Fuck the fake human rights. Bigger picture. Greater good. We need to reduce inbreeding problems now. Pronto. You know inbreeding is a fucking serious problem there. This is why India may have the best system in the world, which is called democracy, but nothing happens. China has the worst system in the world, which is called communism with Chinese characteristics, but something happened. Maybe it's time for self-reflection. It was never about a system. It has always been about the people. Without people, there's no system. Stop blaming the system, nigga. Democracy and freedom are two different things. Indian, take the back seat and sort out your own shit, like literally shit. No Indian should be allowed in Tango for Britain leadership position until India is sorted out and fixed. This is for your own good. You are still welcome to join and vote for Britain, but if you don't, then we know where your loyalty lies. Are you for self-serving, or are you for the greater good of the nation and the world? There's no point having 10,000 Indian party members when they can't even do a one-person job. And just shake your head. Don't take my word for it. Ask the Singapore Deputy Prime Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam. Holy cow! No wonder China and India are neighbor. Their names are so fucking complicated. For Britain, it's for people who are resourceful, not for those who make excuse. For Britain, it's neither Bollywood nor Hollywood. It's for real, genuine, hard-working people.
Hey.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get you laid after this.
You gotta fuck refugee next.
Rat Boy just sent me a text, he's up for it.
Sorry? I say Rat Boy's up for it. He just sent me a text.
Thank you.
That's going to be real, man.
Fuck refugees! When I was in Paris, searching for my potential wife candidate, I stumbled upon these refugees camps housing more than 2,000 refugees, set up in the middle of the city, the Canal Saint Martin. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I went into the camp, I talked to them, and then I realized they are all Muslim from Afghanistan, Iraq, and Africa, but none of them are from Syria. Another interesting phenomenon is there are no women and children, all able men in their 20s with nice clothing and a smartphone. So I decided to test their priority in life, whether they are real refugees, or economic migrants, or the Mongols. You know, with a campfire and shit next to river, the only thing missing are the horses. So I left a message board in English and French saying, IKEA DIY Auschwitz is illegal. Water and fire, heaven and hell. Allah is not coming, fuck Allah. Fix Middle East and Africa, bring back Grand Paris 10-kilometer race. Hashtag all refugees welcome is the Nazi final solution. Guess what happened next? Guess what happened next? Approximately 10 of them started following me across the street. And this is the first time I feel like I'm in an action movie, where you know there's danger, but you're like an assassin who can walk calmly and still get away from the pursuit of the enemy. But fuck it, this is real life. As I was walking calmly, they caught up with me very quickly and surrounded me while holding my message board. They asked me, why do you do it? I say, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. After that remark, punches and kicks start heading my way from all over the 360 degrees. Only a black woman came to my assistance, and shortly after there were many undercover police who came out of nowhere and they apprehended the Islamic soldiers. I will never forget this experience. What a good ambassador they are. Farouk Wahad, Salazar Lokman Khan, Arafi Abdul Waris, Rognivani Kholidat, Japakil Zarab. These are the names of those who assaulted me based on the police report, excluding the one who surrounded me. I was told there will be a court hearing and these people may face deportation. But I was never summoned to the court because these thugs are probably roaming free in the street of Paris as we speak. These are the sign of times. It shows that no judicial system or court in any European countries can cope with this Genghis Khan problem anymore, and it was never meant to be in the first place. But reflecting on this incident, I did feel really cool for a moment, and I've been staying in the Paris Chinatown. Everyone thought I'm a Chinese tribe because of the bruise on my face, cut on my lips, and the tattoo. Don't forget the tattoo. On the bright side, I get free medical checkup with 2 hot female doctors where I have to strip naked and they start touching me. True story.
Hey, lucky you.
As for the fake refugees, I suppose they still don't get it. People are getting colder by the day. None of the local citizens or tourists feel safe anymore. And yet, this Islamic invasion force think they're close to victory. Yes, fuck off fake humanitarian. This is not refugees. This is a fucking invasion. The human traffickers are not sending their best, while the good one, the woman, and the children are being held hostage in their country of origin, waiting for the help and liberation that will never come. For Britain, it's all about the greater good, and we will do the right thing as a people. It's time we start fighting back.
So a black woman saved your life, yeah? Yeah? That's what I got from that.
Fuck Erdogan next. Fuck Erdogan next.
Oh no, Tan, not the Turks. Black woman saved your life, mate. Damn.
I don't know. What's the subject?
Erdogan.
Good ladies.
Turkey.
Leader of Turkey.
Oh, okay.
Fuck Erdogan. German kebab, also known as Donatasha, is no doubt the best kebab in the whole Europe. Kebab is invented in Germany, not Middle East. Yes, it's invented by Turkish in Germany, but it shows that environment matters. Food alone cannot justify the large percentage of Turkish population in Europe. Fuck the Turk. You betray my people once, you will betray Europe too. Look at how you all stay loyal to Erdogan after years of integration. Erdogan and Islam combo is everyone's worst nightmare. During the Talas War in ancient time, where China Tang Dynasty tried to assist its allies against the Caliphate invasion. In the last minute, the people of Turkey origin, which is today's Uyghur, turned on China, betrayed China, and China lost the battle. If it wasn't for that betrayer, Kazakhstan and Iran would not be an Islamic country today. Not only that, in its 21st century, and the Turkish community in Germany and Europe are still plagued with honor killing against women. Like seriously, your sister shake the booty and you kill her? What the fuck kind of honor is that? Fucking barbarian. Go play some video game like For Honor Marching Fire, coming out this October. The dragon has awakened and is coming for Jerusalem. Erdogan is behind one of the largest human trafficker rings that allows this Muslim invasion to begin with in the first place. He has always been using this as a bargaining chip to blackmail Europe. Thanks to Erdogan, Turkey has stopped teaching evolution scientific theory in school. No problem. It's time we teach them what evolution truly means in real life. What truly means in real life evolution. All these fuckers who has sworn allegiance to Erdogan, deport them all back to Turkey. Fuck them. For Britain is not for Ottoman Empire. For Britain is for our common empire. Thank God for Britain, thank God for Germany, thank God for the world. Now, on a much privately religious matter, Tango does have one Turkish apostle. This guy is Turkish apostle, but I trust him. Why? Because he has bled for me. He has been completely honest with me as well. He said to me, maybe in 10 years time, we could be enemy. And I reply, I'd rather die as a friend than to live long enough to be your enemy.
Thank you, Tan.
That was obviously a stolen catchphrase from Batman. Either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Harvey Dent. Why else do you think I'm marrying Lucy? She is the antidote to villain. Her heart is pure, a rare quality for women nowadays. When I become the villain, she will not hesitate in doing the right things. We will both unleash evil onto the world. Fuck immigration next.
Where's the ring? Where's the stack?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Fuck immigration. Let my actions speak for itself.
Go back home then.
I have been denied entry to UK twice, detained and held at Dublin airport for 3 hours before they let me in on a 2 weeks visa. I have this personal connection with that officer, Carter. He said he's gonna take a leap of faith and trust me, but he said don't cross over to United Kingdom while I'm spending time in Ireland. And I made the promise and I did not cross over to United Kingdom when I was in Ireland. We built relationship, we built trust. We talk about a lot of things like The Foreigner, the movie. And then 6 hours, and then I was also held 6 hours at Edinburgh airport, and I was granted a 2 months plus visa. Merit-based immigration control because it fucking makes sense. I would not accuse them of putting me in a concentration camp just because I'm held. In fact, when I was being held, it was such a joyful experience because I wasn't rushing to any meetings or concert. I'm just traveling freely. We joke about a lot of things, including my passport photo or how I used to look like a nerd. After they searched my body and placed my belongings in the lockers, I was escorted into an enclosed facility with transparent glass. I have no access to my mobile device, and the door cannot open from inside, it can only be opened from the outside by the contractors who were hired to run the facility. This contractor are independent from the immigration officer to ensure we are being treated fairly. While I was being held in the facility, I do get unlimited food, drinks for free, books, television, toilet, and so on. I was told that third-party inspector will come visit the facility from time to time to ensure the safety and standard of professionalism at the facility are followed. Occasionally, I will be called for interview by the immigration officer. Come to think of it, I see no difference in terms of my experience in that facility compared to how I used to live in the basement with my parents, playing video games And then my mom just shout, "Son, it's time for dinner." Oh, such a sweet memories. Remember, we are social beings. At the end of the day, it's all about trust. If there's no trust between two countries, there will be stricter vetting. Malaysians run one of the biggest credit card fraud ring in the United Kingdom. And considering how I have left my job and have been traveling for over 10 months, they need to figure out who am I and not just let any Tom, Dick and Harry into the country, because common sense. If you will not leave your door open at home 24/7, what makes you think you should do it with a border? What's the point of open border if you don't do it with your home? Imagine that I run out of money during my travel. Can I just simply walk into anyone's house? If yes, I'll be going over to Sadiq Khan's house for sleepover with my pajamas. Business is a relationship, just as immigration. We are all ambassadors to our people. If the ambassador fucked up, they tend to create more racist asshole on the other side. When a company send an employee for overseas international assignment, they run risk assessment of each country and tell it as it is. There's nothing racist. Safety of its employees above everything else, because good employee is an asset, not a liability. Question to ask ourselves, everyone. It's time to ask ourselves a question. Are we a good asset to humanity? Are you a good asset to humanity? Evil begets evil. Stupid begets stupid. It's time we stop saving stupid people and focus on the bigger picture, the greater good, to save people who truly care. Human trafficking is an evil business that needs to be destroyed for the survival of mankind. Yes, I use the word mankind. If you have a problem with it, like Canada, how about you start learning a different language instead of just speaking English? No wonder you can't even speak another European language, but you oppose Brexit. Fucking retarded gender-neutral robot with no common sense. For Britain, it's all about common sense. Tango is all about uniting the world. I'm done.
Thank you, well done.
Next, I'm gonna fuck Kings of Malaysia.
Well, you didn't leave yourself out, that's the main thing. So, my brother.
I'm gonna fuck Kings of Malaysia now. I know it might sound irrelevant to you, but it is relevant to everyone. Fuck Kings of Malaysia. Emphasis on the S. Plural. You know, in Malaysia, we are such a small country, but yet we have 9 kings, 9 Muslim rulers. What a fucking waste of resources. In China, even during the Romance of Three Kingdoms period, there are only 3 rulers, considering the size of its landmass. Every time we try to question this and make Malaysia a better place, we are being labeled racist. The Muslims said we are insulting their heritage, their culture, and their religion. I'm like, what the fuck? Malaysian rulers are one of the biggest sellouts. They sell the land to the Dutch, to the Portuguese, to the British, to the Chinese, to Singapore, etc. Yet, these Muslim rulers are called the defender of Islam and the Malay people. When will you fucking learn and know how to separate religion from race? We read the same history book, but somehow we came to a different conclusion. This is why I say stupid begets stupid. How can I be racist when I can learn and always pick irrelevant subject in school like Islam? Look at the amount of religious schools mushrooming in Malaysia and how Malaysia is providing asylum to low IQ people such as Zakir Naik. That's why I fuck India. They produce this kind of people, Zakir Naik. Now they provide asylum to Zakir Naik in Malaysia. We need scientists, engineers, artists and so on, not millions of religious scholars who does absolutely nothing. When you try to help them, they call you racist. Only low IQ people does that. As a result, the Muslims in Malaysia always tell the Chinese to go back to China. They set up designated racist parties such as Perkasa and UMNO, targeting the minority groups such as Chinese or non-Muslim. Well, although it is a one-way street freedom of speech, but we take it, no violence from us. I only blame the stupidity of my ancestors' foreign policy who tried to defend the weak. If the Ming dynasty did not defend Malaya from Siam invasion, Siam is today's Thailand, there will not be a Malaysia and I will not exist. Butterfly effect, yo. This is why the West has a better foreign policy. Preemptive strike, because nobody will remember your good deeds anyway. Everybody's just whining like a bitch. Fuck the noise. Let's tackle the problems heads on before it turns into a monster. Let's not forget about the world's largest Muslim country, Indonesia, which is about 13% of the world Muslim population. And there's still no justice for Ahok, the Jakarta Chinese Christian governor who was thrown into jail for blasphemy. And there's still no fucking justice for the 300 rape victims during the Indonesia riot in 1998. And thousands were killed that day. Why are killing, pillaging, and raping always so rampant in the Islamic world? What have my people done to the Islamic world that they hate her so much? Maybe, just maybe, Islam was never about peace. It is about domination. I thought the more religious scholar we have, the greater the peace. But it seems to be the opposite. No wonder they need Sharia law, because that the ideology on system tend to create more criminal, and it doesn't even try to treat the illness known as the human condition. Moderate Muslim is a myth. It is part of the problem for enabling this, for allowing this. They are not the solution. It's time we do the right thing and put an end to this endless cycle of violence. It's time we come together as people and tell the Muslim immigrant in the world to go back to their own country, just as they tell my people to go back to China. It's a bloody good deal. If Islam is so great, the Islamic country need their help to rebuild. Stop suffering in a non-Islamic country. If you fancy a tropical island such as Madagascar, I can ask China to build one. Just let me know. See, I'm forward-looking. I'm business-oriented. I'm not a religious zealot.
Hey, hey.
Finally.
Last part, guys.
Oh no, not the end. Oh.
I'm so not offended.
It's going to be about love, this last one.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I just want to make sure there are white people here. Fuck Queen of England! Fuck Queen of England! Fuck Queen of England! Many people from the left and the right keep calling Lucy Brown a traitor for having a principle. Like, really? If Lucy is a traitor, then what the fuck is Queen of England doing sitting like an animal pet in the zoo, which is called Buckingham Palace? Isn't the Queen the defender of the people? Where is she now? Where the fuck is the Queen? Why didn't she help to end the suffering of everyone? Have you dumb white people ever stop and ponder for a moment why the fuck you sing God Save the Queen? Maybe, just maybe, because we have a fucking hostage situation. It's time we the people come together to fix this problem with an iron heart and an iron fist. Princess Diana died for our sin. Fuck the Queen of Malaysia. Fuck the Queen of England. Fuck all these useless politicians. They are all traitors. Fuck them all.
Hey, hey.
Tower of London's quite cold, you know that time.
I'm tired. I need to rest.
What did he say, Charles? What did he say, Charles?
So the last part.
What did that guy say, Charles? Arrest him. Take the tower off of his head.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just need to rest my leg for a while. Stand too long.
Alright.
So the last part is fuck Lucy Brown.
Hey.
Stand up. I think you might want to stand up for this, son.
I just have a question.
You don't like men on their
I just have a question.
You are doing a lot of fucking, man. You do need a rest.
Yeah. Get right that sack nut.
No, I just have a question to Lucy. Do you believe in destiny?
Oh, it's a love fest now.
You know, when the first time you came to Paris to look for me, and you have a delay with the ferry, and because of that, you met me on the birthday of Hitler, April 20th. And you know, Hitler has a mistress named Eva Braun. and she's also a photographer. You are Lucy Brown. You are also a photographer. Do you think that's destiny or coincidence? So my question to you is, will you be the Brown to my Hitler? Will you be
What an analogy.
the Lucifer to my Shaitan? Will you accept my proposal for the alliance, the marriage alliance between two kingdoms called United Kingdom and Middle Kingdom? And this is the ring. Nothing is permanent in life. We are all human. We all perish at some point. We are not perfect. Therefore, we do not need diamond. Destroy the diamond, no blood diamond business. And this is practical. We can Netflix and chill with this all day long. So Lucy Brown, will you marry me? And Officer N, I'm not proposing the Officer N. I'm not marrying, I did not break any English law. I know under this visa, I cannot get married. We are getting married under the Ohm's law, which is as real as Sharia law.
Things a man will do for If she says no, marry Hassan.
I'll say yes, alright.
I do.
I sweat like fuck, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We love you, Lucy.
Be your Ever Brown.
Really? Really?
It's a love story from 6
I don't know, mate.
Think about it.
It needs time.
Think about it. Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Share the hula hoops. Does it fit? Does it fit?
Did you know I was here?
You gave him the last hula.
You didn't even recognise your wife.
Amazing, man.
A future wife. Hey.
How the Lord works.
Oh, we're really awkward.
He's speechless. Damn speechless for the first time ever.
McDonald's date.
Is he blushing?
He is blushing.
He is blushing.
We go for a first date then.
McDonald's.
I'm glad we did not go through the breakfast date. It's the worst date ever.
Get your tango.
No comment. Right, to move going on, I just came here to watch.
I don't know, man.
Champagne.
We need a moment.
Holiday
Holiday in. Holiday in.